What's good, good people? Welcome to Whole Views. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Corey, and today we're going to be talking about Secret Invasion Episode 3. The episode starts with the submarine taking out a UN plane filled with important people. Like, that is how the episode kicks off. You get that plot line kind of starting. You get some people being replaced by some Skrulls, and they have taken their place on the submarine. And Nick Fury is in the process of stopping it. So you get that stuff starting off, and it's a good little through line. And it's good, hopefully lead to some action. It didn't actually lead to much action, but still, you get some tension and some stuff building at the very beginning of the episode. The episode continues and it picks up where Nick meets Priscilla, and we get the backstory of Nick Fury and his Skrull wife. I did not think that's where they would go. I actually thought that he was deceived and we would get to see some type of explosive reaction from Nick Fury, but nope, we don't get that. We get him and how this romance gets started, and I guess I'm okay with it. You know, it's different. It's very much unexpected. I was very shocked and surprised to see that he willingly went into a relationship with an alien. But, you know, stranger things have happened in all of these shows that we've been watching connected to the MCU. So with that little storyline kind of wrapped up, and you get like the conflict between him and her, and, you know, Fury kind of being distant since coming back from the blip and staying on the space station, and like she had to grieve him 2 times. You get all that stuff and that stuff processed, and then you move on to the next intriguing storyline to me, which, you know, since episode 1, we have been wondering, is the daughter closely aligned to Gravik and she's playing her dad? Or is Gaia actually loyal to her dad and Nick Fury and she's really a double agent? You get in episode 2, like, hey, she's really snooping. She really is a double agent. And here you get the confirmation that Gravik is really onto her and he's watching her. The parlay between Gravik and Talos was very tense. I liked everything that Talos did. The reactions is very much the reactions of a father, regardless of, you know, species, be it alien or human. Like, that's the way a father is going to react to those situations. So very appropriate. I like the fact that Gravik deceived Talos into thinking like, oh, you're in a public place. Not really. We're not so public. All these people are my people. And that was a very cool moment. Something that you saw in the trailer, and it was paid off very well in that moment. But at the conclusion of that scene, you get the confirmation that Gravik is really not trusting Gaia, Talos' daughter. She even takes a different form. She bumps into him, drops the phone, and then she shapeshifts back as the van passes, and she's standing up outside the vehicle. But his suspicion is at an all-time high in those moments, and that's the right way for things to be. Now, other things happen in the episode between Fury and Talos, and I'll talk about that in a second, but I do want to kind of skip around a bit and mention how Gaia actually gets shot after the whole little mission between Fury and Talos, and they taking out this commanding officer and like getting his passwords and stuff. You get Gaia being shot in the chest, presumably dead by Gravik, and I'm thinking to myself, the camera held there for quite some time. Is she going to change into someone else and like survive? Is there some type of way she pops up so she can continue on the series, or is she really dead here? Because if she's really dead here, I really want to see Talos's response to that and like how far he goes to get back at Gravik in these next 3 episodes, the back half of the season. Now, as far as the interactions between Talos and Fury, like, I really like the fact that Talos didn't just let it go and let Fury come back into his life and just operate like no, like nah, he kind of made him grovel for it and put him in a place where he was in a position of begging and asking, and that's, to me, the right way to go. Like, you don't just let somebody talk crazy to you like Fury talked crazy in the previous episodes, and now you just let him back and we just gonna go on this mission like nothing happened. Like, nah, I like that they rectified that situation to an extent. The mission that they went on is probably some really good action. I wouldn't say the best that we've gotten in the series, because I think episode 1 was a little bit more hectic and a bit more entertaining when it came to the mission. But it was cool to see Fury out here laying people down with the pistol, you know, a little bit of gunfight action, revealing that everybody here are Skrulls, except I think the son is a human. Like, he has the most normal behavior out of everyone. And that was a nice tight mission to get you to the place where the episode ends, where the submarine gets the notification like, hey, we got the password. We're aborting this mission to shoot this plane out of the sky, which was cool. The crisis averted, and it ends us in a place where Fury's suspicions are now confirmed about his own wife. Like, he was suspicious that she was working with Gravik, and now we see that she is working with Gravik to a certain extent. We don't know how involved in the rebellion she actually is, but that's the breadcrumb for this week. How involved is she? Who was she on the phone with? Those things are the things that get people to come back. I still don't think that this show is really finding its audience as well as I think it should, because the TV that we're getting is good television. It's well acted, well directed. They're not skipping on the CG. Like, everything is good in relation to the show, and the intrigue is there from week to week and episode to episode. So I'm good. I want to know like two things coming out of this episode. One, is Gaia really dead, or will they do the fake death MCU thing and like keep that young character alive to bring back around? As well as how involved in the rebellion is Nick Fury's wife, and is he willing to like take her all the way out to get to Gravik? Is that what's gonna happen with this little union and this little relationship that they got going on? So those are the things that I'll be looking for in the next week's episode. Let me know what you're looking for in the comments section. That's all I have for this one, y'all. Enjoy yourself, guard your heart, and go watch something good.